What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? Doing okay? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We doing okay? I hope we're doing okay. I hope we're doing peachy keen over here. Hope we're doing okay. Um, excuse me.
A vast
Excuse me. I was I'm just getting some stuff together real quick. Jeez. There's so many, like, I kept seeing video after video after video that I was like, oh, I should watch this. Oh, I should watch this. Oh, I should watch this. And because of that, I kept opening new videos in new tabs. And there was one or two that I wanted to take a look at, right? One or two that I wanted to take a look at. We're not going to take a look at everything in the videos, but Jesse Enkamp apparently fought a kung fu guy in real sparring. I'm curious about how that went. I have not watched that video. And then there is another one, also happens to be by Jesse Enkamp. I like Jesse Enkamp, right? And even though his shit can be a little weird sometimes, I like it because he's willing to go out there and ask questions and posit certain posit certain things. He's willing to um he's willing to put himself out there in that way, and because of that, we get some interesting stuff every now and again. This one is called "Knife Expert: The Truth About Knife Defense Will Shock You," and I'm curious about this because a lot of quote unquote knife defense experts, they are really bullshit, and I have never seen this guy ever. I have no clue who the hell this guy is, so he could be bullshit, but he could be correct, and um, we're gonna take a look at that. But then, in addition to that, like I said, I want to get the other. I want to see if I can find the other video as well. And because of that, I need to go looking around. Ah, yes, okay. So here's the Kung Fu Expert 1. Excuse me. Enjoying a little chocolate here. Pardon me. Pardon me. But anyway. Sorry. Realized I needed one more thing. These streams, right? These streams have been a little bit weird, right? Because I keep having shit to do just before I have to stream. So because of that, instead of getting started right at 5, we get started at 5:03, And then I let the opening, tile, the title card thing. I let that run for a minute or two, So by the time we get started, it's like 5:10, And it is what it is. I got shit I got to do, I'm in the middle of doing some stuff. Like I gotta do it. I gotta take care of it. I gotta finish it up. But because of that, we've been starting a little later lately. And then in addition to that, I'm sitting here munching on whatever I was having for like breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack, whatever it happened to be, right? But anyway, I want to say hello to Rusty Corvine, Mudman, Auto Infanticide, Shoeman, and Zachary Vered. Thank you very much for being here today. All right. And Mudman, if you guys don't know who Mudman is, that was the Goblin. That was the Goblin from season 2.5. That's Mike the Goblin from season 2.5. I don't know if he does any sort of content on YouTube or anything like that. He never mentioned anything about me, but if you check his channel, all right, if you check his channel and you happen to see he does content, definitely sub it up, bro. Sub it up. But yeah, so today though, other than the videos that we're gonna watch, we are going to be playing some Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Okay, and we're gonna have a good time with that. I'm not saying it's gonna be like 2 hours on the dot, but I do want and need this to be a slightly shorter stream today. So because of that, we're gonna basically hop right into this right here. We're gonna hop right into this right here. and we'll go ahead and we will react to it bit by bit. Like I said, I'm going to be skipping around because a lot of the Jesse Enkamp videos is just guys talking about theory. They're reciting theory. And I don't mind that because, it's good to be able to explain what is going on with your shit, right? It's good to have an intellectual understanding of what you're doing and why you're doing it and how you should be doing it. That's all good. But we'll listen to a little bit of this guy, and then we'll go ahead and we'll try our best to see if there's any sort of yeah, it looks like there is some kind of technical demonstration of some sort. And look, like I'm not here to be like this is wrong, that's wrong, right? If I like what he's saying, I'm gonna tell you guys, oh yeah, no, I actually like what he's saying. I think he's I think he knows what he's doing. I think he knows what he's talking about. You know? Oh, I'm not that Mudman. LOL. Shout out to the real Mudman from Fishtank though. Oh man, that's kind of funny. Glad to have you here anyway though, dude. Thank you for being here, man. Now this gaming says, "Hey Scott, big fan of gay sex here. Much love from Serbia. We love your content." And I love my Serbian homos, dude. You love my Serbian I love my Serbian homos, dude. I love them a little too much sometimes. All right. Thank you for being here now, this gaming. Thank you for being here. What's going on, Neon? But anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, 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 oh. All right, there we go.
The majority of people who survive knife attacks have absolutely no training whatsoever. Now, does training improve our odds of survivability? Yes. But it's what kind of training matters.
That's Paulo Rubio, the world-famous knife instructor. He's traveled the globe to document the greatest experts in combat.
This is brilliant.
Just right away, I'm like, oh, so that this guy is just full of shit. Fucking that dude looks like Tai Tuivasa a little bit. But like right away, looking at that shit, it's already not looking good. There's nothing wrong with the idea of somebody's trying to swing a knife at you, so you fucking put your hands up to try and stop them. There's nothing wrong with that in and of itself, okay? However, my issue is that specifically in situations like this where you see him,
training matters,
right?
That's Paulo Rubio.
Like, okay, in theory, nothing wrong with that, okay? Because when somebody's in side control like that, there is a much higher chance of them just trying to stab you one at a time. Meaning they're not like, right? They're not coming at you with like a sewing machine kind of attack. There's a much higher chance of them just trying as hard as they can to hammer fist down on you. So I don't have that much of a problem with this, but
the world famous
that's
knife
a little
instructor.
weird. That is especially
He's traveled
weird,
the globe to document the
like it's this is why knife training is always so it's a loaded question. It's a loaded topic because is what this guy doing training? Yes. Is that training going to increase his odds of survivability? I don't necessarily think so. Is it going to hurt? It depends. It depends. Fighting is such an open-ended thing though that there's room for me to be like, nah, that's bullshit. And there's also room for him to turn around and be like, no, it's not bullshit, dude. It's totally not bullshit. And the only way we can prove is to put the rubber to the road, per se, is to actually get into a fucking knife fight. And I don't think either of us are really itching to stab each other or to get stabbed, right? And people who are full of shit, they use that plausible deniability of, well, I mean, like the only way we could prove it is if we were to stab each other, and we would never want to stab each other like that. And this is why a lot of bullshit martial artists will sit there and be like, oh, never get into a fight, never get into a fight, never get into a fight. I don't care what happens. You always run. You always get a teacher, an adult, a cop. You always walk away no matter what. That's why they always do that. Is because they know that like it wouldn't really be a good thing if one of my guys got into a fight with somebody, especially somebody who is not playing by the rules of my little style, not playing by the rules of I'm gonna stab you once at half speed and let you right? Like it's there's a channel that I just discovered literally like late last night. It's called Armchair Violence, and I like this dude. I like his attitude. He's fun to watch and listen to. But then also the stuff that he has to say a lot of the time is really good, you know. And there's a couple of videos he did, things bad martial artists say, and I should probably hit him up and let him know about that, because like at the end of the day, as an MMA instructor, I'm not going to tell people to go out looking for fights. Obviously, I always tell people, yo, try to avoid fights whenever you can. However, with that said, I'm never going to tell somebody, no, don't ever get into a fight. Always run away. Always walk away. There's plenty of situations where it's like, okay, I could totally see why you wouldn't want to or could not walk away in that situation. I could totally see that. Do you think I'm just going to walk away if some guy tries to put hands on my wife, or like some guy aggresses upon me and my wife at the same time? That's not something I can just walk away from, because I can walk pretty fast. My wife can't walk as fast as me, you know? Fucking, so she'd end up getting left behind if I tried to get away. So if anything, I'm going to fight that dude. And when I fight him, I'm really going to be trying to hurt his ass. I'm going to be trying to really, really break the dude in some way so that my wife can get a head start. And hopefully by the time we're done, he won't be trying to chase us. But at the very least, you know, it's all good. Like, that's just one example of where you don't just want to walk away. You don't just want to do this or that or the other thing. And there's plenty of other examples where it's like, okay, you know what? I get it. I can see why you would have fought the dude instead of just trying to run away, right? But like, the point of what I'm saying is, right away I'm seeing shit that I am not a fan of. I don't like it, and this guy, like, he's gonna have to do or say something that makes it all make sense. Get yo ass the knife school, exactly.
The greatest experts in combat.
This is brilliant.
Jesse, this is an ancient methodology.
Today, he's invited me to FMJ.
See, an ancient methodology is like, yeah. So is Tai Chi.
Tactical facility usually reserved for special forces, because it's time to learn the truth about knife defense.
I'm scanning the environment.
So he had a Russian tie. He had a Russian tie,
a lot of good ideas,
and then he had to
right?
let go of the Russian tie to stop the knife.
Go! Up here, this was a real knife.
Nobody, you see, and hold on, right here. This is another problem with self-defense stuff, specifically with guns and knives and stuff like that. When you see gun disarms, when you see knife disarms and stuff like that, it always comes from a standpoint of like, all right, okay, here I am. You know, like the guy is like legit like that, you know? I feel like you're probably a little bit more likely to have somebody point a gun at you like this, close to you, right? You're probably a little bit more likely to have that occur. So when dudes do certain gun disarms and stuff like that, it's like, okay, I feel like you might see that a little bit more often. But when's the last time you saw anyone hold a knife up to somebody like this? That's like some weird movie shit where it's like, I want the camera to see the knife. I want the camera to see the knife, because that's what's important, is that the camera sees the knife, because we're playing pretend so that the audience feels like there's some kind of like, whoa, man, our hero's in trouble, you know? You would never want to sit here with a knife like that. That's a terrible idea, you know? And then here's another thing, right? Like Alabama, man. There's also some other people in here that I know were in the military and stuff like that. The military doesn't do robust knife training. The military would not send their quote unquote special forces to work with some fucking guy. That's not how it works. At best, this guy, maybe he made a friend one time who was like an army ranger or something like that. And he taught the guy a little bit of something. So now he tells people that he's trained with special forces in that way, right? He's got a couple of pictures where he traveled to different places to do something, I don't know what, with some special forces guys. Beats the hell out of me, right? They didn't look American. The last time I checked, Americans didn't carry fucking FN Falls, you know? But like, At best, this guy teaches some cops every now and again, because cops are idiots who don't actually know how to fight, and they don't know good versus bad technique. You know, they're starting to change a little bit. You're starting to see cops with jujitsu black belts that are teaching some good shit to other cops. That's a good thing. But for a long, long, long time, cops were absolutely fucking stupid when it came to like how to actually fight somebody. And I have a feeling that's what this guy's got. Is he's got a bunch of cop buddies that come in, they pay him however much, and he, you know, he fucking he does this, drill.
Go! Up here, this was a real knife, and I wanted to kill you.
What's the truth about knife defense?
A knife thrust can happen as fast as 0.14 seconds. When you blink your eyes, it takes 0.10 to 0.40 seconds. For you to initiate a defensive action, it takes about half a second. And so the mathematics of knife defense is impossible. Even if you see it coming and you initiate a defense, the likelihood of you being successful at it is very low. Think about this. What percentage of the world's population do you think does martial arts?
Less than 1%?
Less than 1%. What percent of knife attack survivors do you think have done any kind of martial arts training? It's not even in the, right? So a vast majority of people who survive knife attacks have absolutely no training in whatsoever. Luck has almost everything to do with it. Now, does training improve our odds of survivability? Yes. It's what kind of training matters. Let me paint you another picture. You watch football, you watch the Swedish football team.
Okay.
Yeah. So when that goalkeeper...
That looks like a seal right here. I just noticed that in the background. But I mean, I'll let him finish what he's saying right this second. But I do have something to say about that.
Is standing on that line. Do you think that goalkeeper is seeing that ball travel in midair, processing the spin trajectory, and then at the last moment making a dive?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. So how are they able to make saves? What information?
So it has to be some kind of prediction, right? It can't be a reaction.
Right.
So they look at the body language.
Body language, right? Good.
And of course, they're drawing from experience.
Drawing from experience, good.
And luck.
And a little bit of luck, all of those things. So it's the lead up, it's the moments before the kick. It's the last point of contact to the ball. So that's all knife defense is. It's a probability judgment based on the information that you can gather in a split second.
It's much less.
And everything he said up to this point is correct. Right, everything he said up to this point is correct, and that's how it is with defense in general. You know, when somebody has really slick head movement, it almost looks like they're psychic or something like that. Like they knew what the guy was going to throw beforehand, and really what it is that these guys are just really good at noticing when something's coming, and in a split second making a decision. Right. You know, you'll see situations where someone throws a jab and the guy goes that way. It's because he noticed the movement, and then without even having to think, he was able to narrow down the possibilities, right? So like if you see me step forward and you see this shoulder start to go forward, you know I'm probably not throwing a cross, a hook. You know I'm probably not throwing anything with this side of my body. It's probably going to be this side of my body. And considering the fact that I'm stepping, right, I'm probably not going to be throwing a kick. So we've narrowed it down to something that is going to happen with my arm. I'm either going to throw an elbow of some kind, I'm going to throw a jab, or maybe a hook. You know, it'd be weird to step forward and then throw an uppercut, but, you know, I'm sure stranger things have happened. The bottom line is you are able to understand what is probably going to happen before it actually does happen, simply because any movement that somebody makes automatically disqualifies like a bunch of different things that could potentially happen. And because of that, it's easier for you to make the correct choice without even knowing what the correct choice is. And that's why you see dudes with really slick head movement and stuff like that. Or they just have the ability to, you know, really, you know, to close the window, right? To have their hands up here to parry, comb, bridge, whatever they do. You know, so it's like this guy is correct. But again, seeing the little bits that we have seen from him thus far is just like, you know, it's like, nah, that's not It's not very good. Not very good, you know. A couple things I will say, right? One thing that I did really like, and this is something you don't get from a lot of MMA schools because it's for sport. Not saying it's not for the streets, but a lot of stuff that you see in MMA is not going to be specifically detailing what situational awareness is. And situational awareness is having an understanding of what's going on around you, who's there, what they're doing, whether or not what they could be doing is a potential threat to you or something like that. You know, it's a really good thing to practice, and it's not a scared thing. It's not a paranoid thing. It's literally just that. It's literally that simple. You're going to be able to just look around and not even pay like real attention to everything that's going on around you. What you're going to be doing is you're looking around, and as you look around, there might be a guy right here. There's a guy like over here. He's got his hood up and he's got his hands exposed. He's got his hands concealed, and he's looking at you with like murderous eyes, and you're just like, oh, okay, that's weird. You know, everything else you immediately just discarded because it wasn't out of the ordinary, but the one out of the ordinary thing, you're now aware of it, you know, and you're like, okay, maybe I should keep an eye on that guy. So like, it's a situation where, and this is a big situation that occurs. This is a big thing that occurs with a lot of people who practice bullshit martial arts today. They've evolved as to where the technique is still the same. They're still teaching the same bullshit, but now they've tried to develop theory around the bullshit techniques to try and explain why they do certain things and how they do certain things. And that theory can have a kernel of truth to it every now and again. And this is, again, something, the armchair violence guy that I was telling you about, he was talking about that in, it was another video of his, and I forget what it was called, but he was talking about how, like, one of the most insidious things about a lot of these bullshit martial arts is the fact that there is a kernel of truth in some of the shit that they say. And because of that, it makes it really, really hard to debunk in the minds of people who don't know any better, you know? Which is how some of the most evil or the most like stupid things end up becoming like a thing. You know, that's how a lot of it goes. But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's see if we can find some kind of technique. All right, because right now it's just a bunch of right now it's just a bunch of fucking talking, you know, and it's like, all right, most replayed. Well, we'll go to the most replayed here because I'm sure there's something good there.
Yeah. So watch me. Literally that. Now here's the next evolution of.
Okay, so they did some kind of drill.
And remember, when I'm gonna do gather information, and when I say go, be. Oh, you're so good. You're doing this.
I'm a black belt.
You're a master. Okay, but what we're going to do, is you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to be, don't do it yet. I'm demonstrating for you. You're going to be in complete darkness. And when I say go, you're going to open, you're going to reverse blink your eye for 0.10 second. Boom.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to gather information in that quick
Interesting.
time. All right? So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to hold up fingers.
Numbers.
And you just tell me what you see, okay? So
I close my eyes.
And remember, when I say go and only go, you open it for 0.10 seconds, close them up again. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
So I saw 2 fingers.
Yeah, but you also opened your eyes way longer.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, what the hell are you doing, Jesse? You like, I saw 2 fingers. You fucking dummy.
Wait, you want like this?
Yeah, right? It's supposed to be like that.
But that's what I felt I needed to register those 2 fingers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're trying to beat the drill instead of trying to extract what we could be learning from it, which is how much information can I receive in a short amount of time. You don't need to be right all the time. You need to be honest with this drill.
Yeah.
So watch me. Literally that. Now, here's the next evolution of the drill. When you open your eyes, a knife will be placed somewhere near you in a static way.
Okay.
Here's what you need to do. Open, close, and then slap it.
Slap the arm?
Just slap whatever you can slap. Only when I say go.
sorry, I looked and then
And then...
yeah. It was like an instinct. When I saw it, I just wanted to.
What I'm trying to get you to understand here is that your brain can process information very, very quickly.
Yes, because I'm not even.
So we have a little bit more context on what we were seeing in the you know, beginning of the video, specifically with that holding a knife in front of you thing, and it makes it a little bit better, if I'm being honest with you. It does make it just a teeny tiny bit better. However, the issue that I still have with this is that this guy is operating under the false belief that you can get the guy the first time. If somebody pulls a knife and you're not going to run away, you have to come to terms with the fact that you're going to get stabbed. It just is what it is. That's how it goes. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to get stabbed or cut. It's going to happen. You need to come to terms with that as soon as you see the knife. All right? And if you're not coming to terms with that, you got to get the hell out of there. Because the way you're going to defend against a knife is not by slapping it out of the way or having a fucking having an arm up or any sort of like shit like that. The way you're going to defend against a knife is trying to mitigate the amount of times you get stabbed and to control the knife. That's what's going to happen. And again, I talk about this. This is something that prison gangs, right? When you join a hardcore prison gang, if they're trying to prepare you for the idea of you having to stab somebody or a riot or some other thing like that, they'll tell you, yo, you're going to go into the showers, you're going to turn it to as cold as you can get it, and you're going to step into it. And you have to stay in there for a second. All right. You got to stay in there for a second or two. You can't do it like, whoa, you know, because what you're doing is you're training your body's stress response to not recoil as soon as something uncomfortable happens, because that's what happens when you hit cold water. If you were to dive into like cold water, your body seizes up, you immediately gasp for air, and you almost unconsciously start to like panic. And you're like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. This is too cold, dude. Fuck, man, fuck. You have to train your body's stress response so that it does not become so overwhelming that when you get stabbed that first time, you freeze up or you start flailing in a way that's just going to make it easier for him to stab you again, right? And because of that, right, sitting here and look, is it hurting? I don't know if it's hurting. I definitely don't think it's helping though. If I'm just being honest, I definitely don't think it's helping, because again, my issue with this guy right now is that he is training Jesse to think I'm going to not get stabbed because if I do enough of that, I'll be good enough as to where when the guy tries to stab me the first time, I'll be able to, you know. And it's not good. It's not good, you know. Real knife defense is messy. It's dirty. It's a desperate, bloody, dirty, grunge filled Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains filled affair is what it is. And any sort of like clean cut, like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a drill and you're not gonna get stabbed up 40 times by this fake knife, by this dummy knife. Any sort of drill like that, I am immediately skeptical of. And because of that, I'm skeptical of this guy, right? Apparently FMJ shooting range, maybe he's a gun guy too, right? Maybe he's a gun guy too. And maybe that's how he makes his bones. But I would be very hesitant to go to this guy thinking, oh yes, I'm gonna actually learn how to defend against a knife against this dude. You know, I mean, we saw the Ultimate Self-Defense Challenge. We saw how much of a clusterfuck it was when they did the knife defense challenge on the Ultimate Self-Defense Challenge, which Jesse Enkamp was a part of, mind you. Jesse Enkamp was a part of that challenge. It's not. It's just not how it goes. It's just not how it goes. It just is what it is. That's the way it is, you know. Pebbles_man, buy a gun, brother, dude. If I could, I would, but I live in Massachusetts, so you know, maybe if I move out of state, I am actually considering going down to Rhode Island just because, like, I've spent enough time down there to kind of know like what some of the nice parts and what some of the like acceptable parts are. So I'm no joke thinking about moving like just over the border or something like that. That way, I'm out of this fucked up state. But you know, I'm telling you guys about plans that I'm just considering right now. You know, I'd love to go to New Hampshire too. It's so easy to get guns in New Hampshire. It's a slightly more free state, But the reason I'm specifically talking about this right now is buying a gun is a great idea, and I think everybody should have guns. However, the idea that a gun is going to save you from a knife from this distance right here, I'd put my money on Knife Man over Gunman. If I'm just being honest with you, I'd put my money on Knife Man, and I'd probably win. You know, there's I forget what it's called, but there's that like 24-foot rule or something like that, which that doesn't mean that it's like a guarantee that a guy with a knife 24 feet away is gonna kill the gun guy. There's a very good chance the gun guy will win if there's a dude 24 feet away charging, right? But the idea behind that is supposed to be, hey, you think you're safe because he's all the way over there. You're not as safe as you think you are. You better be careful. You know, now imagine if Jesse over here has his gun, but it isn't drawn yet, and this dude pulls a knife and starts stabbing him. This dude's gonna get him between 4 and 10 times, probably closer to 10, before Jesse is really able to actually draw his gun in earnest. You know, because that's how quick and that's how brutal, that's how aggressive these situations are. And again, this guy right here is, you know. He's selling Jesse an idea that knife fights are not going to be as brutal as they are, while also simultaneously trying to say that they are as brutal as they are. It's funny. It's a situation where it's like, if I was like, yo, war is hell, dude. War is crazy. Dude, you could get shot at any time, bombed at any time. They got drones now that are dropping grenades on people, bro. You can't go into war unprepared. So here you go. Have this pillow. You're going to go in there with a pillow and you're going to fight dudes. That's what's going on in this video. Is this guy's like, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. It happens so quick. So we're going to train for something that's not nearly as quick. And, you know, we'll go ahead. We'll cap it off. We'll cap it off with that. You know, we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the next one. Tickle the knife guy. Tickle the knife guy with a knife. Exactly, Zachary Barrett. Exactly. You know, still don't know why you can't just tickle the guy with the knife. That you need to be a certain belt in karate to do that. You know. You see, this is what I'm talking about, right? Judo is an overrated martial art. Armchair violence. I'm so glad I found this dude. I binged his videos last night, and I gotta try and hit this dude up or something like that, because I feel like we're probably on the same wavelength about a lot of shit. It'd be cool to talk to him. We're just gonna go straight to the sparring. I have no, actually, you know what? We'll listen a little bit about what this dude is. The thing about Kung Fu guys is that they're usually not just one type of Kung Fu. Like, I've noticed it's very rare to have a dude who's a Tai Chi guy and not also like a praying mantis, eagle claw, butthole tickle, foot fetish guy, right? Like if you're one of them, chances are you're like 5 of them as well. So we'll listen to what this guy is when it comes to his Kung Fu, and then we'll fast forward to the sparring.
I'm fighting a Kung Fu expert. This is Pak Mei, a popular Kung Fu style in movies and video games.
I was gonna say that's his name. That's not his fucking name. But no, I didn't know. I didn't know it was the Kung Fu style. I was like, oh, okay.
How effective is it? To find out, I'm visiting Benjamin Colossi, the only Westerner who learned the complete style in China. He's gonna show me how and why it works. But first,
what makes Pak Mei so effective?
I would say the kind of power. We use several strikes.
Hold on.
Like this. A set of movements, not just one.
Like just look at his eyes, right? This is an issue that Kung Fu guys have. You're gonna see his eyes after he throws that first like little back fist sort of thing. A lot of Kung Fu guys only get into Kung Fu because it looks pretty. And they think that when they do it, everybody is looking at them like, whoa, that looks so cool, dude. Whoa. And because of that, when dudes do that shit, you can see in their face, there's a brief moment where they're like, whoa, I just looked real cool, didn't I? Yeah, yeah. I look like a killer right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can see that sort of thing, you know, and it's just kind of, it's funny to see, but just watch.
How and why it works.
Right, you'll see.
But first,
What makes Pak Mei so effective?
I would say the kind of power.
You see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Hold up. Well,
Mei so effective.
don't worry.
I would say
Just
the
look.
kind of power.
Again, like, haha, I look cool right now, don't I? Power. It's just so weird.
We use several strikes like this. Sets of movements, not just 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's so much I want to unpack right here. First of all, your fist formation. Secondly, how you generate all of this power. And third, this principle of multiple attacks.
So we use this kind of strike, call it the ginger fist, because it's like that.
So in karate, we usually punch like this, but you just switch to this instead.
Yeah, but if you don't condition it,
Call it
this
something
is,
else, bro.
Weak.
So how do you condition this?
With wood.
You see, and that's an issue with Kung Fu and karate as well, right? A martial art where you have to spend years conditioning a certain part of your body to make it effective is pointless, right? Like don't get me wrong, like my knuckles are conditioned. Like my knuckle is actually fucked up right now, you know? It might even be broken. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a shift in my knuckle right now. Something fell on it the other day. Something fell on my fucking hand, and this knuckle got the worst of it. But like my knuckle, it would be so much worse if I hadn't been conditioning my bones for years by just fucking hitting things, right? However, you don't need to condition your fists for years to use them to throw a punch that's going to be effective, right? I have to condition this for years to throw a punch that's going to be effective? No. That's ridiculous, you know? Same thing like with karate. I'm learning some new strikes. I'm learning like I forget what they call it in Japanese. I gotta kind of do a little bit more studying of my Japanese terminology here. But I believe they call this a ridge hand, right? Where you come and you hit someone like that, right? I would never want to do that. And anyone who does that, it's because they're on the makiwara for years and years and years, just going huh, 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 until this is conditioned. And it's like, why would I want to do that? That's so ridiculous. I have 2 weapons right here. And even then, there's other things I could do that are a little bit better. I could palm heal if it comes down to it, right? I could hit the karate chop and other shit like that. There's no point in doing something so out of the ordinary where it's like, oh, if I want to do this right, I have to hit a plank of wood for however long. I mean, look at what this dude's about to do.
I practice to break brick.
Yeah, like the dude bends down and just starts fucking knocking on the floor like that. That's ridiculous. What's the point?
Bricks.
Yeah, bricks.
Can you demonstrate?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get some bricks.
Okay.
Of course, it impresses
Alright.
Jesse that this dude breaks bricks.
And then,
So you broke these before?
yeah. For me, I practice for myself. So breaking bricks is not a show. This is not for show. This is for myself. So this is real bricks.
This is heavy. I had no idea they were actually this dense. I would not want to try to break this, especially not
I
with
just
this
want
kind
to
of
see him
fist
do one of
formation.
them. I just want to see him do
All right,
one.
I'm gonna step away.
Maybe we'll listen to a
and
little
let you
bit
do your
more
thing.
of his shit
Okay,
after
good.
this.
Good luck.
but, you know.
Oh my gosh. Why don't we see this?
Okay, so that's pretty impressive, but again, it's like I'd rather just use my fists, my full-on fist, you know? That's pretty cool, man. That's all. It's cool. It's real cool. Rather just use my fist, you know? Ramsey Dewey talks about the iron hand shit, and it's like a qigong thing in China, you know, because Ramsey Dewey is living in China, and he said all qigong is just slap a wall, just slap a brick wall like that, over and over and over and over again, and it's gonna toughen your hand up to the point where you can't even use it anymore because it's the everything is so calloused that your hand doesn't bend like that anymore, you know. So it's just like, as impressive as that is, the application for a fight is kind of pointless, you know, when I have just fucking fists, you know. And this is an issue that a lot of people have when it comes to fighting, is that they think pain equals winning. Pain does not equal winning. There's no such thing as pain compliance. The closest thing to pain compliance in martial arts is, you have me in an arm bar, my arm's about to break, it feels like it hurts, I'm like, tap, 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 right? You choke me, I'm about to pass out, doesn't feel too good, tap, 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 things like that. That's the closest thing to pain compliance that you have in martial arts. Anything where it's like, yeah, I'm going to hit you right here and it's going to hurt for a little bit, it's like, nah, fuck that, who cares, you know? That's one of the reasons why Taekwondo has to redo its kicking to a degree, is because the type of kicking they do is a pain in the ass. But that's all it is. It's a pain in the ass. It's not going to break your tailbone. It's just going to it's just going to be a pain. That's it, you know? You want to do shit that's going to break something on someone. You want to break a rib. You want to fracture a skull, break a nose, chip the dude's tooth, things like that. Things of that nature. You need to do things that are finite, that will seriously impair somebody's ability to keep on going at you in the way that they were before. And with this, it's just like, all right, you broke a brick, but how are you going to use that to seriously incapacitate me?
It's being used more in combat sports, do you think?
This
I feel no pain.
is pain right away.
You see, this is pain right away.
To start to condition and you have pain. It takes time, sweat.
Okay. I fucked up. I thought he was referring to why the strike is so good, saying, oh, the strike is good because it causes pain. But in that case, it's like, all right, okay, all right, you know, I see what he's saying. You need to condition it and it's gonna hurt.
I'd say tears sometimes, because when it starts to be difficult, people stop. Maybe for 1 year you will just have pain. This is too hard.
Now, in order to make these effective, how do you generate power?
It comes from the elbow. We don't want to put the elbow near the costa area or behind it.
So the elbow doesn't go past the body?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, you need to keep it here.
Okay.
And so from here, you need to know how to strike. From here. From here.
I guess
You see, and that's exactly what I was talking about a second ago, right? And I had this conversation with a couple of people in my Muay Thai class, because that dude was really quick with it, right? He's really quick with it. And it's because he's using these muscles. He's using these muscles to propel his forearm and his fist forward. Okay? It's really quick. Not a whole lot of power, though. Not a whole lot of power at all. And I've had to tell people, like, yo, like, you're kind of freaking out during sparring, and it's because you're using too much of that snapping motion to throw your punches as well as your kicks. And because of that, not only are you going a lot, like, quicker and putting a lot more stank on your punches and kicks than you mean to, but even that isn't really going to damage somebody. It's just going to annoy them, and they're not going to want to go with you anymore. Because they're like, fuck, every time I go with this guy, I feel a stinging pain whenever he kicks me in the leg. We're supposed to be going light, dude. We're basically doing semi-contact right now. And every time this dude kicks me, it hurts a little bit. Like, I don't want to go with this guy anymore. And the thing is, if that other person really kicked it up, if both people kicked it up, the person who's going a little bit too hard, like I said, they're not going to increase the amount of power they're throwing with just because they increase the intensity that they're throwing. They're going to top out at a certain point. Meanwhile, the person who's using the entirety of their body, instead of just like that, right? They're throwing a jab like that. They're going to hit you with something that's actually going to break you, you know? And it's such a weird thing, you know? We'll listen to a little bit more, then we'll get to the sparring.
The key to making this work is the ability to relax. What do you think about this?
This is exactly the right way to see it, but to relax in the effort. It means most of people, when they come, they think they know how to relax.
Okay.
You know, but you need to know how to contract just the right muscle.
I can tell that you have a very strong structure in your body when you do these techniques.
Thank you.
How do you develop this stability?
I can tell you have a strong structure when you do these techniques. It's kind of almost it's violent but sexual in a way.
You want to push me from here?
I push you?
Yeah, push.
Okay. Yeah.
With all your power.
Because you got the finger
Yeah.
up for is what
You
I
know,
want.
this is exactly the kind of stuff you want. If I'm here, I'm not playing around with you like who are the more strengths. What I want is to have the ability to strike, to have the ability to enter.
Right, because
If
now
you are-
your whole body is behind it.
Yeah, and if you are more stronger than me, which can happen, I can still move.
Right.
You know?
So you said you always use multiple techniques.
Yeah.
So how would that work if I do this punch?
1, 2. Like this.
Okay.
You accept that I touch you. I don't want to be
Okay. About enough of that. We'll go ahead. All right. We'll see what the sparring is going to be like. Now, I have a prediction here, okay? And because this is what happens sometimes with Kung Fu guys and things like that. They go extra light. And because they're not really trying to hurt each other, right? I'm not saying these guys are going to be like pussyfooting around necessarily, but they're obviously not really trying to hurt each other like that. And because of that, these Kung Fu guys, every now and again, you see them do better than you would have expected them to do. Not because their shit is better, not because they're better at fighting or anything like that, but simply because when you're going at the rate that these guys, I predict, are going to be going at, it almost becomes more of a game where you're allowing the other guy to work. So Jesse is going to allow this guy to work. The guy's going to do his thing, and it's going to be basically, for the most part, unimpeded. There's going to be no impedance by Jesse. There's going to be no jab that is meant to interrupt the guy's forward progress. There's going to be no overhand right that catches the guy when he drops his hands to do his little there's not going to be any of that. There's going to be no teeps. There's going to be no thudding low kicks when this guy steps in without any kind of punch or kick. There's going to be none of that. And because of that, this guy is going to look like he's doing a lot better than he actually is. But when you put him with someone who actually has some bad intentions, even if he's not trying as hard as he can, and Mr. Kung Fu guy is trying as hard as he can, you will see the truth be revealed, which is this guy does not actually know how to fight. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. Let's see if it comes true. I got something to say after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I started to touch you.
All right, so that's pretty much how I anticipated that it would go. I will say a couple of things. He parried a few punches. That was good. All right. He had okay angulation and stuff like that. But again, Jesse is throwing one shot at a time, no real conviction. It's almost like he's throwing it specifically so that this dude can pick it up and then do something after it. And I want to highlight something, right? I don't know. I don't think it's going to pop up right now. Okay. So if you know what, there's a point, right? I talk about this a lot with people. All right, we're looking for a specific thing that I'm going to show you. Okay, so this right here. that kick would have landed. That kick would have landed. And what this dude did right there is everything that I get pissed off at my students for, right? So he thought it was going to be a punch that came in, right? We'll go ahead. We'll go back just a little bit that way. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to watch it half speed, okay? Half speed. So you're going to notice Jesse comes up for that kick, and this dude thinks there's going to be a punch or like something just coming in this general area. And because of that, he goes, oh, and then he sees it's a kick that's coming that would have gotten through. And instead of just being like, "Ah, you got me," he's like, "Oh, okay, don't worry, I'll get rid of the kick. It's coming. Should be right here." Fucking, you see how he thought it was gonna be this punch, and then it turned out to be the kick, and he double timed it, trying to correct his mistake, and because of that, he was able to parry the kick. That's the most annoying fucking thing, because it's a mindset issue. It's not even a physical issue. It's a mindset issue that you want to scream at somebody to try and get them over it. It's so frustrating seeing people who do that type of shit, where it's like the idea that they might have to get hit when sparring, the idea that they might actually have to get punched or kicked at half speed when we're doing half speed sparring, mind-boggling. Cannot happen. They cannot allow it to happen. And because of that, when you're better than them and you're sneaky and they think you're coming with a punch, but really it's a teep, or in this case, a side kick, they fall for it. They're like, "Oh, gotta parry the punch. Oh no, it's a teep. Oh, but that's okay. You didn't get me." Haha, you know? That is so frustrating, and it's an ego thing on the part of people. And I'm not saying it's even necessarily an ego thing on the part of this guy, but most of the people who I see it from, it's an ego thing where it's like, "Oh, I don't want to get hit. I can't get hit. I have to win this fight. I have to. This is a fight. We're in the middle of the gym. I have no beef with this guy. There's no reason for us to fight. We're only supposed to be going half speed, but I have to win. I gotta win." And because of that, they end up fucking doing that shit. That is the worst thing. Do not be the kind of guy who does that, all right? But then in addition to that, like I said, as far as fighting, this guy is not the worst kung fu guy that I've ever seen. However, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. You know, there's a couple of good things he did, but it's just not going to work out. You know, it's just not going to work out for him. And again, it's because Jesse is not trying to work this guy. He's trying to let this guy work, is what he's doing. And this guy is working. And because he's being allowed to work, it looks like what he's doing is actually good, right? He's being allowed to work, so it looks like what he's doing would actually work. And it would not work the way that it looks here. You know, let's go ahead, right? We'll watch some other shit. Again, just non-committal from Jesse. I'll go ahead and I'll, you know. So one thing I will say, right, that I did like, you see this? You see how he uses the angle? That was good. That was good right there. You know, but again, throwing like that is just weird. It's just weird, you know. Again, non-committal from Jesse. It's real easy for him to look good when Jesse's not actually trying to hit or even come close to hitting. It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. It's just Jesse not trying, this dude trying just enough to be able to catch whatever Jesse's doing, you know? Jesse's going at like 40%, this dude's going at like 45% is what's going on right now. And I mean, he looks good because of it, but like I said, the reality is he would not survive a real fight just using this alone. It would not happen. I'm curious to see if there appears to be any more. There does not appear to be any more sparring. So with that said, we'll go ahead. All right, we'll get the hell out of Dodge. It's been an hour and we haven't even gotten into the the Oblivion. So I apologize for that, but you know, it is what it is. This is what it is. Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm. All right. What is your opinion of Bruce Lee? He revolutionized martial arts in a certain sense, but I don't think his whole Tao of Jeet Kune Do shit was as it wasn't as prolific as he is given credit for. You know, the Tao of Jeet Kune Do existed since what, the 60s, 70s, and it took people how long to start doing MMA in America? Meanwhile, in Brazil, they were doing Vale Tudo since like the 20s or the 30s or something like that. And then Japan kind of started doing its own thing with its pro wrestling that then turned into Pancrase, which was like proto MMA. You know, if Bruce Lee's shit was that prolific in terms of like martial arts in the West, you would have seen MMA pop out a lot sooner than you did. But it actually took Brazilians coming to America and setting up the UFC to start that. You know, as much as I hate to give credit to Brazil for anything, all right, for anything, you got to give them credit for the UFC. You know, it was the Gracies who started the UFC. My wife actually believes the first man to fly was from Brazil. What was his name, baby?
Santos Dumont.
Yeah, Santos Dumont. Fucking they literally like they have their own version of Orville and Wilbur Wright, and they try to say that Santos Dumont came before Wilbur and Orville Wright. It's a funny little thing. Isn't it adorable? Brazilians say the darndest things, don't they? No, but overall, I mean, the movies he made were pretty cool. I like watching movies about him as well. There's a movie on Prime Video right now. You can also find it on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. It's a Chinese movie. It's like 2 hours, maybe even closer to 3 hours long. Really good movie. It's a really cozy movie. It's fun to just like chill and you know, just watch. I believe it's called Bruce Lee, My Brother, or something like that. And it's a movie featuring some of Bruce Lee's siblings who were telling the story of Bruce Lee and, you know, what happened with him in Hong Kong before he went to America. Really good movie. I would highly recommend it. It was a good movie. I liked it. But Bruce Lee was a movie guy. It's not even controversial to say anymore that he couldn't really fight the way that people tried to make it out, you know. You know, I remember 10 years ago, if you said that about Bruce Lee, people were like, "What? You don't fucking know anything. What are you fucking talking about?" You know, they'd be jumping down your throat. But everybody kind of understands the truth now. You know, and it is what it is. I like the movies. I think the movies are good, you know? And that's enough. That's all you need. Who cares? He doesn't have to be the greatest fighter ever. Oh, man. I'm hungry. I'm like, man. All right.
Greetings
Well,
to you.
shut up. Greetings, brother.
I hope I can help. Braville is perhaps not so nice, but Braville Castle and Castle Gardens, they are jewels, are they not?
Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Oh, man. Oh, interesting.
I'm willing to teach if you're willing to.
Deal.
I'm willing to. Knowledge.
You skeevy cat.
I can show you.
You skeevy
You've got
Khajiit.
a lot to
Alright.
learn.
Cool.
You too.
Xu Xiaodong was doing the work exposing Kung Fu masters in China with MMA. It's a BS martial art. Yeah, yeah. And the government of China clamped down on him hard. Count Dankula did a video on Xu Xiaodong. Damn, I want to stand on someone's head. Anyway, Count Dankula did a video on Xu Xiaodong. You know, you should definitely watch it. That's someone I'd love to meet. I'd love for I'm surprised Count Dankula didn't get in on some kind of YouTube boxing shit. You know, he's a he's a drunk Scotsman, you know. Is this the skooma den? Could have swore this was a skooma den. I'm just running around like, haha, whatever. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That was sick. That was cool as fuck. Anyway, let's actually start doing something here. Oh man. Oh yeah, like I'm surprised he didn't get in on the YouTube boxing thing. That would have been funny. That would have been cool if he came to America and got trained by Sam. You know. I already met Sargon of Akkad years ago. He was an alright guy. Although I wasn't really impressed by his attitude towards some things. But an alright guy for the most part. Be cool to meet Count Dankula though. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. Count eats a lot. So do I. Ah. Really? She locked me in her house.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
Scott, when did you meet Sargon? What went down? I went to an event he spoke at. And I asked him for an autograph, right? Him and this other YouTuber named Vernaculus was there, right? And Vernaculus was sort of he was like a big small YouTuber, like one of those dudes who had like 20,000 subs, and he was kind of well known in that little YouTube skeptic sphere. You know, he was kind of our homegrown boy. And for one thing, Vernaculus was like, I don't want to say he's a bad guy. I don't think he's probably like a bad dude per se or anything like that, but definitely a bit of an autist. Definitely, you know, he's one of those guys who thinks because he's into Hunter S. Thompson that makes him some kind of deep intellectual or something like that. And because of that, he kind of had a bit of an attitude to him, I guess you could say. But overall, I didn't think he was like a bad guy. But you know, I think he was. I mean, we were all young. We were all younger at that time. So, you know, he probably was just a little bit full of himself. Not that I also was not myself. I'm just saying. But then Sargon, I asked him for an autograph thinking I'm going to get a John Hancock. You know, I was going to put my John on his Hancock. No, but I figured it was going to be Carl Benjamin in cursive. And I was going to be like, whoa, holy shit. I got like... This is one of the guys who made me want to be a YouTuber years ago. Whoa, I got to meet him, yeah, and I got an autograph. He wrote Sargon on the paper. like Sargon with fucking like 8th grader letters, like not even in cursive, just like S, capital A, capital R, capital G, O N. And I just remember taking that thing and looking at it, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just remember thinking that right then. And I was just like, hey, thanks, man. Thanks a lot, dude. This is so great, you know? I actually got to spend a little bit of time alone with him, and it's exactly what it sounds like. No, jokes aside, like there was a point where like everybody just kind of shuffled out, and it was just me and him alone sitting at a fucking table. And you know, he wanted to go somewhere else, and I was like, well, I mean, I won't let him go alone, and I'm not going to be here alone, so I'll go with him. And we got to talk, and he's an all right guy, you know. He told me a little bit about himself. He told me he's into rock climbing, you know. You know, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy, but that was a moment for me where I was just like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? And then on top of that, right after the event, he was like, all right, let's slip out of here. Let's fucking slip out of here. Let's get out. And it was like, holy shit, dude. You know? It was, yeah, it was, you know, he's an all right guy. He's an all right guy. I don't think he's a bad guy. It's just I was a little like, oh, so this is why they tell you not to meet your heroes, you know? Oh, excuse me.
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and placed new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer. Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Grodregel, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again. You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either. Farewell, and be careful. Curden is not to be trusted.
Good news from Clutch for a change.
Yeah, that didn't work. Did he talk about Trump tweeting Gamergate? Dude, fucking, I don't even know if that happened. I don't even know if that happened. I don't even know if that happened at that point. That's pretty hilarious though, how like on Gamergate he got. He was all over Gamergate for such a long time. Oh, interesting. Huh. What's everybody running for? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? What the hell's going on? Oh, it's nah, it couldn't be a sleeper agent. City swimmer? Why? What's going on?
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I just want to see what they do to City Swimmer. Seems like they're giving up though. No, they ain't giving up. The usurers. Oh, yep, that's it. Wow. How'd she survive? I almost want to get in the way so that City Swimmer gets killed so I can loot the corpse. But I'm also just curious what the hell happened. Oh. Uh-oh. No swimming license. Exactly what it is.
May I help you?
Have you heard about Kvatch?
Whoop.
They say that Deidre came from Oblivion and burned our holes.
Those. Ah, she stole a loaf of bread. Ah, okay. Damn, that sucks. Sucks for her. Ah, well.
The gods!
Indeed.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Together
Hello.
they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
Wait a second.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Be seeing you.
I suppose I have a moment.
Who the hell is... where's...
You.
Oh,
Hi
yeah.
there.
Well, funny enough, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, what do you want? None of your damn business. I'd tell you if I liked you, and I don't.
Oh. All right.
I'm listening.
Oh, I can't fucking see him. All right, actually.
Not now, not later, not ever. Good? You can't. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. I don't talk. My life. You.
Sweet.
That's pretty good.
You know, fuck it. I'm gonna
Well,
just bribe
you
him.
can't do better than that. Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory. I just learned that a family heirloom, the axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tell me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it. If you go there and bring it back to me, I'll tell you exactly where Alaron is. Then Alaron may not be coming home from his, journey for a very long time. Like, permanently. Whenever you're ready, and it better be soon, I'll have a boat waiting for you to get to Fort Grief Island.
All right.
Don't you have some...
Oblivion has an unmatched vibe. It really does. It really does. Big tough orc, get it yourself. That's basically, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can get a quest from City Swimmer, or it could, or maybe it was training. I'm pretty sure it was training. Oh. Oh, you know what? Duh. I didn't pay attention to that because I was talking shit to somebody on Twitter.
Hello.
You know.
Nice.
One of the worst things about
I'd stay away from the mages.
one of the worst things about the internet, specifically Twitter, is that everybody thinks you owe them an explanation for every little thing you
Are
believe.
you ready
You
to
know,
go to the boat?
like I owe some fucking moron with an anime profile picture, an explanation as to why I think it's probably better if we have real ingredients in food. You know, as if it's gonna change anything, as if I'm doing something wrong by being like, nah, this person doesn't matter to me, so I'm not gonna bother with them, you know. And it's given everybody a little bit of this weird entitlement where you know, they think they have to be convinced, and if they're not convinced, well, then it's not true. And it's like, well, the truth is the truth, sir. Doesn't matter. Facts don't care about your feelings. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Fine. I have it waiting for you at the dock next to the magic shop. Now get out of my sight. Lucky I'm not making you swim.
What an asshole. And you just know they'll misinterpret what you say exactly. They'll misinterpret what you say on purpose, in bad faith, in order to then make an unsubstantiated claim of their own. You know, that's all internet debates are. It's just two guys who have a hard time substantiating their claims. Either that, or if they can, it's not that they actually really can. It's more that they have, like, a couple of statistics that they were able to cherry pick. That made them seem a little bit more well researched than they are, and it's just it's pointless. It's stupid, you know. You don't owe people your time like that, and if somebody wants to believe whatever they want to believe, you should probably just let them believe that. But also, like, you can believe what you want to. It's just dumb, you know. All right. This is the one that's inspired by the most dangerous game, I'm pretty sure. The gate is opened elsewhere. Where? I forget where this gate is opened. You know, it's oh, duh. You know, you shouldn't waste your time on nothing, people. Oh, there he is.
Oh, no. It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe story. You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Dragol. It was just a ruse to lure you out here. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts. I was such an idiot to believe him. You're now the prey in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die. Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple usurer. He also invented what he calls the Hunter's Run. People pay him a great deal of money to hunt and kill living human prey. No questions asked, and he takes care of the bodies. He uses the dungeons under Fort Grief as the hunting grounds. I was placed here because he knew someone would go looking for me. I'm sorry you got
Evil Fandango says.
I hope you
says
can fight.
Bird is still walking out in the desert.
Alive.
That'd be pretty hilarious. Degenerate types are entertaining, perhaps, but fuck that guy. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel about him too. You know, it's kind of how I feel about him too, in a certain sense. I hope he's serious about the therapy thing. I think what he really needs is church, but you know, is what it is.
One of them will have the key to the door. That's Kurdan's rules. It's the only way we can win. I wish I could help more, but I can't fight. I've never held a weapon before in my life. Please, get us out of here.
All right.
Kurdan is treacherous. Be wary, friend.
They left these here just in case you didn't have anything, and it's like, you think I need a fine iron longsword? I have a fucking whatever it's called. I have a silver sword here. Ah, fuck. Only have 10. Ah, fuck. Damn. I need to be patient. He needs an outlet to relax and have fun that isn't sex related. Yeah, yeah. Not only, well, yeah, you know, a hobby. You know, I've come across a bottle of wine with markings I've never seen before. I can barely make out Shadow Banish wine on the label. It must be quite valuable. I should hold on to it until I find out more. Continue. Yeah, like he needs something to do with his life as well. He seems like he's a 30-something-year-old dude who literally has nothing to do with his life besides be Mr. Bull, you know. And that's not good. It is a no bueno. That is for sure. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Needs a key. Oh. Well, you fucking idiot. You big dummy. You big dumb dummy. Is that a no? Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Stupid rat. I love rolling around. Oh yeah, it's no R? Yes. Somebody activated that trap, it looks like. Ah, damn. I got nailed. Oh well. Some gold. Oh, damn it. I got nailed again. Fuck. Looks like I have to go that way. Did I? Yeah, no, I'm fucking... Oh, you know what? That was... Oh, okay. This trap was activated after I crossed the bridge. That's what happened. Whoa. Ho, ho, ho. Whoa. No, thank you. Ah, damn it.
To arms! To arms!
Yeah, that's right, bitch. That's right, bitch. Eat shit. Second one, I'll take that. I'll also equip a shield because I think a shield for this would actually be pretty good. I can wear... Yeah, I'll say fuck that one. Oof. Yeah. Alright, cool. Potion of healing. I just caught you birding off. I'm gonna need to see your license and birdification, please. Uh-oh. I forgot to renew my birdification. I swear I was on my way to do it just now. Oh, man. Red Rage? This thing is fucking full as shit, dude. That's crazy. Take the repair hammer on those. Oh, damn it. Where's that fuckhead? Can I sleep? Oh, yeah, I figured not. Can I sleep in the room with the poison gas? Oh, that looks like a snake's head. Never saw something like that. Oh, damn. Come over here. Fucking moron. I've defeated all the hunters. I should search the body of the orc hunter for the key to the keep door of Fort Grief. I found the key to the door of the keep at Fort Grief. I should now return to Alarin and get us both off this island. 120 something gold, 150 something gold. Jeez. Okay. Wonder if there's anything down here that's worth swimming around here. Does not appear to be the case. Take them both. All right, cool. Huh? Okay. No, wait, no, I went the wrong way. These people trying to kill me. These white people trying to kill me. Dummy. Wait a second. What kind of sword did he have? Oh, a dwarven sword. Dwarven short sword. Like, there's something about the dwarven swords that I kind of like a little bit, but there's a piece of it that just like they kind of look like a dirk, like a Greek dirk or something like that, you know. But like, I don't know. There's a piece of them that I'm just like, yeah, but I don't love the hell out of it, you know. Like I don't think this is like bad or anything like that. It's just not as good as I would have liked it to be. Buff says life is smack. Dude, there were so many people on this season, and so many. Oh, oh man, dude, I couldn't fucking do anything about it. And why is he still?
I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along with their purses fat with gold and hearts lusting for blood. Too bad about Alarin. Didn't need him anymore now that you're here. At least now he's free of his debt. Do you really think I could afford to let you leave here? The key you found is a fake. No prey has ever left this island alive. And I aim to keep it that way. You were right about one thing, though. This is my game, and I'm changing the rules.
Alright, well, fuck off. There's somebody else around here. I've returned to find Kurdan himself standing over the corpse of Alarin, whom he'd murdered. I had no choice but to attack and slay him. I should search Kurdan's corpse for anything that may help me get out of these ruins. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. Take the chainmail greaves too. No reason not to. This way. Oh. This way I can have some actual armor on. Oh, sick. Boots of river walking. Hell yeah. I'll take that. And then chainmail greaves. Good. Now my dick's covered. Oh, you know what? Damn. Oh no, wait. Fuck. Oh, son of a... Oh, well, okay. At the very least, I can wear it, so I get the effects still. That's good. Hell yeah. Ah, fuck.
Am I supposed to...
Dwarven dagger. I do like the dwarven dagger, though. Ah, you fucking kidding me. Long sword of no. All right. Fuck it. I'll take a round a little bit. See, I need to ditch some of these things. I need to ditch some of these things. Get a steel dagger a little bit easier. See, I keep wanting to pick up these weapons because I'm like, oh, I can enchant that later. But I'm not really making a big effort to close a bunch of Oblivion gates. You know, I'm saving that for later. Red silk robes. Pretty sure I have to go back in to unlock that thing. Are you shooting for 10k hours in AoE 2, Scott? You will become a master. No, I'm not trying to fucking do that. You know, AoE 2 is a waste of my time. I love the game, but it makes me too angry. I love the game, but it makes me too angry. And then on top of that, it's just a time sink where it's like, I'll sit here and I'll be like, let's play one game, thinking that I'll be done in less than an hour. You know? Oh, interesting. Nibbin Bay. That's, Anyway, you know, like I said, it's just too much of a time sink. It's something where I do a little bit too much, you know, I do a little bit too much sitting around playing it when I shouldn't be, you know?
Something's wrong, I can tell. What's happened to Alaron? When I saw the grave look on your face, I knew something had happened to him. And what of that fetcher, Curtin? Then Alaron's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this, that foolish man, but he never listened. Before you go, I have this for you. Alaron told me that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail. He'll not be needing it any longer, and I want you to have it. I'll not take no for an answer. I know you did all you could, and for that I thank you. Now please, go in peace. I wish to be alone.
All right. Not worth the blood pressure is good enough reason to quit a game. Oh yeah, 100%, you know. And I'm not going to be quitting it. I'm going to be playing with my buddies, you know, but I'm not And I will still play online ranked, but it's like I said a while ago, like a couple streams ago, I deleted it off my computer. I uninstalled it, but it's still in my Steam library. So when I want to play, I have to download it again. I have to install it again. And then when I am, excuse me. And then when I'm, you know, when I'm done, I uninstall it. So it's that extra little piece where I have to go through a bit of a pain in the ass to make it work that makes it so that I can not be like stupid about it, you know? And it works. It definitely works, you know?
Good day.
Do you have to be in the Mages Guild to create your own spells? I'm not sure. I would assume not, but you know, I'm sure it helps.
Knowledge is the key.
I was just curious. Oh.
Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
Kavachkurus. Suppose I could repair the light raiment of valor too, just because why not? Sorry, I got a text from someone. I want to make sure. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Whoop, wrong one. Yeah, you see, this has frost damage. This has frost damage the same, but at the very least, you know, I can save this one. Short Sword of Jolts. Lesser Staff of the Grave. I'm gonna sell that to Reindeer. I'm gonna sell that to Reindeer. Helmet of the Lemur. Have you watched any good shows or movies recently? I've been scraping the bottom of the barrel because I watched all of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and there's been a couple other Sons of Anarchy. There's been a couple other ones that I watched with my wife. Me and my wife like to watch TV shows together. We're watching Prison Break currently, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not crazy about it, but it does just enough that I'm like, all right, this ain't bad. This ain't bad, you know. You know, so there's that. Excuse me, jeez. I'm really not a TV shows kind of guy is the issue. But shut up. Every once in a while I find something that helps, I guess you could say. Okay, let's fuck around with the Bow of Embers a little bit. Hell yeah.
Hello.
I would recommend Dark to anyone, but German audio only, no English dub. Dark, what's it about? This merchant is great, but if you really want to sweat percentages, she gives you some of the least gold for equipment. Okay. Thank you for that tip. Not my real name. What? Oh, damn, he's so short. I was looking head height, and I'm like, where'd he go? Where is he? Oh.
A pleasure to speak with you. Have a look around. You won't find better places in all Tamriel.
Damn, that's pretty crazy.
That's a fair deal. Tell your friends about me.
Also, thank you.
Goodbye.
It's about time travel paradox and how they plagued this German town. That sounds interesting. I bet Germany is a cozy place to live. There's something about like the idea of living in a German village that just sounds it seems cozy, you know. I don't know what it is about Germany for some reason, specifically Germany. I couldn't tell you, but I bet it's nice. I bet it's nice, peaceful, you know. Not as much hustle and bustle and shit like that. Oh yeah, I should return to Orin. Yeah, where is that fucker? Coral, the Coral Fighters Guild. Heads high, kill him with you know. Just make a boy know you're not blow. Heads high. You're thinking of Switzerland. I'm sure Switzerland's nice and cozy too.
Hail.
Shut up. The fuck you looking at? You fucking iron nose bitch. Yeah, that's right. You look away.
Odd folks, the way they dote on those dogs. They're not hurting anyone though, so it's no concern of mine. Heard any news from the other?
Ooh, what you got?
Tea.
Oh.
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglir's contract? I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any of them these days. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit.
Talk about Blackwood Company.
They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band, until Riza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin, more ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement. Your service to the guild has not gone unnoticed. Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender. Bear the title proudly.
Stop. You violated my anus. And now for your crime, I'm confiscating your penis. I think I remember that one. Weatherly? Why do I...
So, the brothers have once again reclaimed Weatherly, eh? Good for them.
Alright.
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then.
You're right, though, Scott. And Dark is very cozy. You should give it a try if you don't mind subtitles. The dub is awful and cheesy and ruins the show.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I watch with subtitles anyway because my wife, my wife's English is good, but she still likes to have them on for just in case. And then, every now and again, if she's watching something in Portuguese that I'm, like, not that invested in, but I just happen to be watching with her right then, I will, after sundown, she'll throw on English subtitles for me.
I may have a bit of
What
a
the
proposition for
fuck?
you
Huh?
involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
Who the hell are you?
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history.
Head
than
looks like a
meets the
fucking
eye.
turnip.
Want to hear
Baptist.
about it? Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows, my story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it
Oh, so this guy is a Thieves Guild guy.
He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Coral with his family, and was never heard from again. Only his small son, Reynald, was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila! The brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all.
What do you want me to do?
Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Red Guard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
I don't think I've ever gotten this quest before. That's why that was such a surprise to me. And I think I had to ask about Weatherly. I think I had to ask somebody about Weatherly to trigger it. That's interesting.
I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life just isn't for me. I'm much happier in Coral. Gilbert and Reynald know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself. There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best, then he got greedy. The rest is history. I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession.
During season 2.5, I had the My Little Pony jar quest that I handed out to I forget who it was. It might have been Letty and or Ty. And that's kind of how I described it. I was like, I misplaced some things around Shitty and the arena and other places in the area. I'd rather not talk too much about it. You'll know them when you see them. If you bring those things back, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Fucking A, dude.
Beware, the Red Guard Valley ogres are not known for their hospitality.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Yes, 8 hours.
Anytime now.
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of Yalm.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
All right, let's go talk to what's his face. I wanted to finish the Fighters Guild today. I think there's only a few more quests, but I could be wrong. It's not like right at 2 hours I'm gonna end it, but you know I don't want to go for like straight up 3 hours tonight because I gotta make dinner. I'm making something that my wife she's never made before, so I'm gonna make it.
Good, you're here. We've got duties to attend to. We'll talk later. Meet me.
It's after dark.
I've been looking into them. Heard some disturbing things. We know they're a danger to us, and we know they're good at what they do. Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. Maybe they're just
I'm making
well-trained.
fried chicken tonight.
All I know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way. Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time. That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitellis was killed. We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth, to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. Vitellis wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat. I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out. Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Velena isn't going to know about it. It's your choice.
We're making legs tonight.
We leave as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leowen Guild Hall. We'll go from there. Let's go.
All right. Head on out.
Greetings.
Oh, the Leowen Guild Hall. I'm in fucking Coral.
A coin for an old
Scott only eats food associated with racial stereotypes. That's exactly it. I also just realized I need to, you know, I can go to the Leowen Guild Hall and I can sleep in one of their beds. I need to sleep in one of their beds to level up. Tonight it's Black Night. Tomorrow he's gonna eat a giant bowl of rice and call it Chinese night. You're wise to my game. This is probably my favorite fighters guild. This is just like so. It's such a good building. Damn. Agility, speed, and yeah, we'll go endurance. Yeah, it's just a nice building.
We need to check out our pin.
Come on, I'll follow you. It's like, all right. At least I'm not having to follow him. Where is Arpenia? Oh man, fuck. Yeah, fuck.
Greetings.
Who? Dissentius Optius?
9 of the
I
morning.
don't know why I
watch,
want to talk to
all's
that guy.
well. Good morning to
I don't
you,
know why I
sir.
want to talk to that guy.
The Count's been asking questions about some orc named Mazoga at the castle. She claims she's a knight.
Interesting. Is this supposed to be a Knight of the Nine? Splash. Don't I have boots of water walking on? I do. I have boots of water walking on. Oh yeah. Interesting. A million tomb. Nothing happened. Oh. Oh yeah. Let him know. Oh, there's an urn root. How far are we? Oh, jeez. Got him. I'm using dwarven arrows too. Let's just let's discover that that settlement right there, that village. Leowin is also the nicest city in Cyrodiil, IMO. Yeah, I really like Cheydinhal. I like the aesthetic of Bruma. You know, and but like I like shit that's built into mountainsides and stuff like that. There's just something about that that's mad cool to me. And Bruma, I don't think is like exactly built like that, but I like how you can walk up a set of stairs and you'll be walking behind a house. Like, it's like, here's the ground level, here's a house. Oh, Nirnroot. Oh, I thought that was Nirnroot. Damn. Thought I saw Nirnroot. Like, you'll be on the ground floor, there'll be a house right here, and you can walk up a set of stairs that's like in between the houses, and you can walk on a catwalk behind the house, and then there's like houses on that second floor to that second story. I think that's really cool. And actually, now that I think of it, it would present a bit of a problem considering the fact that considering the fact that there would probably be kids jumping around on your fucking shit all the time. Nocturnal. Interesting.
What is your business in this place? You should not be in this place. What is your business here? Do you believe yourself worthy to speak to Nocturnal?
You ever finished the Nirnroot quest in any game? I believe I did. If it was a long time ago, though, so I couldn't even tell you.
Perhaps you have been summoned. Perhaps Nocturnal desires your service and has guided you here. Approach.
Gee, okay. Relax. Alright, cool. So I got the Nocturnal quest. I'll return to that later. Oh, more Nirnroot. I've been coming across it pretty easy this game, though. You know, I think I gotta bring them like 20 Nirnroot or something like that. That's gonna be the case, then fucking... Where the oh, dude, where is he? Where is that fucking idiot? Yes, this is it right here. Wait, did he get stuck? He got stuck because I didn't go on the main road. I'm gonna wait a couple hours. Oh. He's like, glad you made it.
Let's look around. We need to find out what happened with him. It's all suspicious to me.
Alright, let's go.
Later.
I have a fucking shield. I have a toothpick and a shield. Alright, whatever. He's just gonna go berserker. No matter what. I'll use red wave even though it doesn't feel right. with the shield, but whatever. That's nerve-wracking. Alien ruins. Oh, oh, damn. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Whoopsies. Oh, you idiot. I thought he was gonna blast himself. You just see the blood get thrown up from the that thing's gonna blast me, isn't it? How rude. Oh. What an idiot, dude. Of course he's unconscious, because he's... what a... Alright, no, I need potions. I don't know which way to go. Took a risk. Hopefully he's gonna pay off. Idiot. Oh, well. At least I got something. A potion of sorcery. I am all set, thank you. Take it easy, little guy. Damn. Another dead end. At least I'm getting shit out of it, but it's still like, I want to get through this. So apparently I need to be up there. Somehow, some way. Oh. Well, well, well. Ah. Fuck. Fuck. Damn. Only 3 left. Eyes of Eventide. Alright. Ah, dude. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Ah. Alright, I'll check out the local map. That ought to give me a basic idea. So Blackwood. Okay, so there's something over here. What am I looking for exactly? I found the shrine. Oh. I am to meet Orin at the Fighters Guild. in Leowin. From there, we will travel to Arpenia to look for Azani Blackheart. Well, wow. Wow. This guy. Oh, hey.
Let's look around. Later.
That's what I'm doing. Did you see Greg and Frank are doing some podcast thing? You could try and get on as a guest. Sure, it would be fun. Yeah, I'd love to be on a podcast with Greg and Frank. You know, those are two really cool guys. You know, Frank is such a chill dude. You know, he's just like a genuinely like cool, friendly guy. You know, I love the hell out of Frank. And then you guys know I love Greg too. Fuck. Ah, damn it. You know, I'd love to do anything I could with those guys. This isn't it, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, interesting. Am I supposed to go this way, or is this just like, fuck. This is just a trap door to get 15 free gold. See, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do or where I'm supposed to go. You know, more specifically, what I'm supposed to be looking for. You know, oh, damn it, again. Fuck. Did it again. Oh. Oh. I can't help myself. I'm effed in the A. Yeah, what is Azani Blackheart? Where I'm a little confused, so I'm gonna consult the strat guide. You know, I'm gonna go strat guide. Azani Blackheart quest. Oblivion. Oblivion. Clear the ruin. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I've cleared the ruin for the most part. I don't even know where Orin is. Oh, son of a bitch, dude. Wow. Wow. Alright, I have to clear that whole fucking thing again. Are you kidding me? Whatever, bro. You've got to be joking. I ain't even fucking around, dude. I just need to... I need to kill everything that needs to be killed. I didn't pay any mind to my my health. You guys can barely see what's going on. I need a torch. Oh, you know, I think it's probably the Scott, would you teach Bert to fight and stuff as he's expressed interest in learning at least a box, or would it be too weird teaching him mounts and shit? I mean, I'd teach just about anybody, but that doesn't mean that, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way just to teach Bert. I don't think Bert needs... I don't think Bert needs fighting. I think Bert needs, counseling. It's like I said, I think Bert needs church more than he needs anything else, you know? Oh, damn. How rude. They think we're lost. Oh, no, 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 no. But it's too sad, too sad. Oh, fuck. This shit again. Fuck. Wow. That's annoying. I was just trying to beast it, so, like... Again, I tried to beast him twice, and I shouldn't have done that. We're just gonna run around. Like I said, Merc and all these guys. I also forgot. There we go. Nah. Like I said, should have been more patient. Oh, damn it, damn it. I did it again. I fucking did it again. Son of a bitch. I did it again. I must be an idiot. I must be some kind of fucking stupid. No, you... Oh, my... Go, go, go. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to lock in right now. Plus, my chat's a little out of whack right now. It scrolled up by mistake for some reason. I don't know why. So, I can't get the new chats. But I will fix that ASAP. Let's see about getting this guy. Bang. I'm like 99% sure I've cleared almost all of the dungeon. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, 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 no. It was this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I mean, I gotta go back down this to get there. Other than that, it's looking like I'm all good. Oh, damn it. Damn it, again? What the fuck? All right, where the hell is this idiot? See, that might be part of the problem too, is that I lose the guy. He just disappears.
Let's look around.
I already looked around. Yeah, I might have to try a console command if he, because like, where else do I have to go in this place? I've explored pretty much the entirety of the area. You know, maybe there's some kind of trapdoor or something somewhere. I'm not sure. It's bothersome though. It's fucking bothersome, that's for sure. You know what? Fuck it. I want to see what happens if I try the console command. Uh, Quest compiled, script not saved. Script not saved. Whoa, no, whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's look around.
I'm looking around. Yeah, I'm really confused as to. Hold on, maybe something in the guide will help. In the northeast room. Northeast. On that M on our. Sorry, one sec. M. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. See, there's an invisible map marker that's supposed to play into this, I guess. And if you stand near that map marker, literally standing like right on top of it.
Nothing.
Ah, there we go.
Azani Blackheart isn't here, alive or dead. Later.
So where do we go?
The bastards. There was no battle. Azani must have made a deal with the Blackwood Company. My guess is that they paid him off. They get the weapon for Argoth, collect the payment, and tell Azani where the mage is. Easy for Blackheart to retrieve the weapon and collect on it.
What do we do now?
Find Blackheart and get that weapon. We'll finish this contract and let all of Cyrodiil know what happened here. Blackheart has a fascination with these Ayleid ruins. There's one northeast of here, Atatar. My bet is that he moved his base there. I'll lead.
I'll lead. Fuck off.
We'll show them.
Oh, fuck. He's like, ugh. Oh boy. Thank you very much, JC, by the way, for saying like the stream. I appreciate that. Oh boy. Literally just hitting Q and just following behind him. I like how your walking speed is too slow to keep up, but your running speed is way too fast to not outpace him. So you're literally like, you have to be putting in effort this whole time. You have to be putting in effort to make sure he doesn't just like completely fall behind, you know? Where's he at? Oh. Oh, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing? Where's the... Please tell me. They're gonna start making the MDE game soon. That's pretty crazy. Can't wait to play that for you guys. Oh yeah, you know what? No, I have a, there's an auto save, so even if I do die. What's going on, Butt? How you doing? You can't wait an hour and just travel where the NPC ends up? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Yeah, mm-hmm. Fucking finally. Pretty sure it's going to be the same thing. I have to clear this dungeon out, and then after that, I can blast him. Well, I can't blast it. Yeah. Ah, damn. Oh, that was just him. That was just him. I don't care about him. He can go fuck himself. So, 2 spots. Oh.
Who's there? Hello? Who's there?
Hello? Ah. How rude. How rude. Very immersive, though, the game forcing you to follow that idiot. Oh, yeah. It's an immersive experience. Immersive sandbox experience, having to follow some guy who walks like a granny. Supposed to be one of the top fighters in the Fighters Guild. He can't help but move like a fucking hurdle. Gonna take it out on the bandits. They can all eat shit.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Alright, after we clear this dungeon, I think I'm probably gonna call it quits, just because, like I said, I gotta make sure I'm cooking dinner. You know. It's a Sunday night. You gotta spend some time with the wife. She's got work tomorrow. Whoops. You know, me, I have about another month and a half until I gotta go back to work myself. And I won't say I'm looking forward to going back to my job, because I still have to go back to the same fucked up place with some, like, absolute morons. You know, I'm realizing that, unfortunately, even though the shithead boss that I told you guys about in the past got fired, again, for sexual harassment. But funny thing, not that sexual harassment itself is funny, but seeing him get his comeuppances. Anyway, excuse me. Like, oh, yep, figured as much. It's not just that one boss. It was a bunch of different people who, it was a bunch of different people who made that job as dog shit as it was, you know? So I'm gonna have to go back to that job, you know, for at least a little while, because of certain things that I'm trying to do. Wait a second. What suggest we sit? Oh, damn it. But yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to getting back to the daily fucking, like, I have shit to do again, you know? I'm not someone who particularly enjoys sitting around all day. It is nice, though. It is nice, but not something where I'm like, oh, dude, I could do this forever. Fucking idiot. You too. Damn. Potion of grounding. Hello. Sweet. They get more lockpicks.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Oh, hey. Azani Blackheart. Huh. An interesting name. Sin Weaver. Fuck. Over encumbered.
Azani Blackheart is dead. Dead, finally. Good work. Did you retrieve his ring? I want that as proof that the Blackwood Company didn't defeat him. We'll be talking.
Oh. Sin Weaver. I keep forgetting to dump a bunch of this shit off. Hell yeah. Let's get fucking high. We're doing some skooma, baby. Skooma, skooma, skooma. Where the hell do I go now? I gotta talk to this guy again.
His ring. You've got it. Good. I'll use it to prove it was we, not the Blackwood Company, who killed him. Good work on this. Now get out of here. I'm going to head back to Cole. When there's more to do, I'll let you know.
Whoa, wait a second.
Pleasure to speak with you.
Can I get advanced?
Your accomplishments are impressive.
Cool.
Because of this, I bestow upon you the rank of Warder of the Fighters.
All hands Delilah. All hands Delilah, says Crank Sinatra. Feel like it's been a while since I've seen... fuck, the skooma wore off. Feels like it's been a while since I've seen you, Crank Sinatra. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everything's going the way it's supposed to. First off, I can fucking get rid of those. Get rid of the silvers too, I suppose. Oh yeah. I'm not a two-handed guy. I might have to just drop it. You know, but I'd like to be able to sell it. Ditch that thing. Store strength. Still over encumbered. Fuck. Whatever. What else to do? Scott Chief in that skooma. Yes, sir. Hi, Ecuador. Stay skoomed up. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, come on. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, how do I get back up? All right, good. Now I have a fucking a map marker to tell me how to get out of here. Sinweaver. Sinweaver. Sit Weaver. I don't even feel like dealing with that. Get out of here. Huh. Interesting. Is this Blackheart's shit again? Oh. Oh, I'm fucking over encumbered again, really? Okay, whatever, I'll Oh. Oh. Fuck. Damn. Take those. Take that too, just because I can. Oh, okay, I can, alright, okay, alright. Suppose that wasn't the worst thing in the world, then. Oh, novel. Man, I want Zip so bad. Zip's a product. They did the launch. They did the launch last week, I believe it was. Sweet, got him. You brought Snurf G bought a 12 pack and it hasn't been shipped yet, dude. Fucking I'm pissed at Teespring because they fucked up. Like I guess they had an issue with their manufacturing wing, and because of that, it took them so long to make and ship a shirt that I wanted. It was the Find God shirt, you know. I've been waiting for that shirt before I really start trying to like sell people on the whole Find God thing, you know. Oh, what do I keep doing that for? I'm waiting to get the shirt so I can show you guys and be like, yo, but like, good to go now, like 100% good to go. Definitely give it a chance, you know. And it took them forever to do that. It took them fucking forever to do that. Oh, I hit main menu by mistake. Exit the game and then bang here. But I'm going to head out. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. Like I said, now the fish tank is over, we're going to try and ramp up a little bit more. We're going to start getting into like more activity-based streams. I don't know if and when streaming will come back to Fish Tank Live. If it does, then we will have Fish Tank Fridays. It will be a it'll be a stream on Friday nights and stuff like that. That is only going to be on Fish Tank. So there's that. We'll have a good time with it. I hope you guys enjoy your week. Hope you guys had a good Sunday. Hope you guys will continue to have a good Sunday. And yeah, until next time, peace out.